Beep, beep, I'm a sheep. I said beep, beep, I'm a sheep.
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come. It was so weird not going to the movie and that line not being in there after we were watching the trailer so many times. Hello everybody, here to you, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Odyssey. In the previous episode, we conquered the last of the dark side of the moon. And in today's video, we'll be starting off our return to the Mushroom Kingdom to finish everything else here once and for all. Starting off with some flower gardening! Yay, gardening! And we're making a toad spin around circular loops. So on screen now, you're going to see the location of all the plants and flowers and all that stuff that we can plant in this area. So yay, it's going to be convenient for you and an inconvenience for me who has to edit this. Yeah. And as per usual with these flower thingies, we're going to throw them at a bunny rabbit, because bunny rabbits are pure evil. No, we're going to be activating them now, and by the end of the video, they should, in theory, be ready to sprout. So that's going to be a fun time all around. Now the next thing I'd like to take care of is going to be located over in this direction. We're going to be going a little bit out of order for some of these power moons, but we're going to be getting these mostly in the order that I just feel like. You're not the one I want to talk to. Where's the one I want to talk to? Ah, you are over here.
You know what I miss? Your blocky polygonal look. Glad to let you in anytime you're dressed like that. Right now you don't have the look. Show me the good old days and I'll unlock the door.
Get down back then to the good old days. Man, I would love to see a modern game just have N64 graphics. Because they have a couple of things like that, where things like Ukulele, they have the badge that kind of makes it look like a Nintendo 64 game with a CRT filter. It is really cool in that game. Hat in Time has a similar thing too. I'm kind of the unpopular opinion, I think Ukulele did it just a little bit better, but it was still really cool. We don't have the costume. So let's go shopping! Yay, shopping! And I ran my head into a wall. Oh no, I need that head for later. This is just the coolest thing ever! Isn't this just so cool? It's like, this entire kingdom is already awesome. I've praised it immensely the first time we got here, with all the Mario 64 references, and Yoshi, and all that fun stuff. But now we get a costume that looks like Mario 64. This is one of the coolest things ever. Now, I do wish that they took it just a little bit further. We'll talk about that in a moment, but as right now, talk to the dude.
You know what I miss? Your blocky polygonal look. Glad to let you in anytime you're dressed like that. And you're so classic right now. You can go right on in.
I mean, the costume we had before was literally called the classic outfit, but I guess this is what you will prefer. And isn't this just so epic? You see this area in its awesome glory? Oh, I was so happy the first time that I saw this. Totally classic! Exclamation point. Activate the chest and it'll tell you the order that you want it to be in, that you want to open them all up in, and things like that. So that's pretty nice. It's all gonna be the same every time, so you can just play, you can see the pattern of my video and then just open up the game on yours, and you never have to make any mistakes ever in your life. Everything will be perfect. Everything is sweet. Everything is grand. I've got the whole wide world in the palm of my hand. So, like I said before, I really do love this. This is just super epic and awesome and things like that. I will say, I do wish they took it just a little bit further, because This area is awesome. I love how even the trees, they match up with what they were like in Mario 64, where they were just 2D objects that would always rotate towards the camera. But I wish there were more areas like this. We do see paintings later in this world, and when I saw that, my first thought was that, oh boy, we're gonna be able to go to Bomb Bomb Battlefield and all that fun stuff. It's gonna be awesome. No, this is literally the only recreation from Mario 64, and it's still really cool. I really do love how you can tell that it could look like an Nintendo 64 model, but it's like HD and things like that. It's a little hard to describe, but it just looks really cool. And also, a detail that I love about these, you can see that they're always facing the camera, just like the trees in Mario 64. But if you go into camera mode, this has been a dream of mine for like ever. I've always wanted to be able to freely move the camera to see just how thin these models actually were. This is amazing. I love that so much. It's super amazing. It's a dream come true. And moving on over in this direction, there's gonna be a rocket over here. Woo, rocket.
Ah, you can play a picture match way up in the Cloud Kingdom. Fun!
F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. And it's for anywhere, anytime I go down here in the deep blue sea.
Picture match! Picture match! Put your best face forward! If you can master a picture match, I'll give you a power moon. Wanna give it a try?
I'll try.
Alright, get on up there! Let me explain how a picture match works. These characters' face right there, take a good look because you're gonna have to put it back together. Capture the facial features with your hat, then rotate, move, and place them! Oh, and each time you place a facial feature, it'll disappear. If you earn points based on how well you recreate the face, a passing score is 60 points, so try to do better than that. Alright, let's picture match!
Alright, so this is gonna be a little bit difficult for me because I have no idea who this character is. They're probably just like some super obscure character no one's ever heard of. So, we're going to... let's see. You definitely had an eyeball on your ear. That part I remember very fondly. I'm pretty sure these are the correct teeth as well. But here's the thing. You're actually Picasso. So your face was sideways. You had a sideways mouth. And actually you had two mouths. So the other mouth was on your hand. Your other mouth was on your hand. It was a very disturbing, but you know, we love you the way you are, whoever you are. You are a very fantastic person, whoever you are. You had a very... let's just move over here. That's obviously a chocolate bar. It's a brand new kind of Reese's bar that's a stick. You had some armpit hair as well that's poking through a shirt, which is very disgusting. You really should get that checked out. Alright, let's go over here. And you had a little bit more armpit hair. And another eyeball right on the top of your face. Yeah, that looks correct. Also, you got a nose. But here's the thing. Your nose isn't actually connected to your body. This isn't even actually a nose in the beginning. This is actually your Horcrux. And your Horcrux is disconnected from your body. Because that's how Horcruxes work.
Undone? Question mark? Okay, let's see how you did. Remember, you need 60 points or more to win!
I'm sorry. The armpit hair in the mouth broke me.
Unfortunately, I can't give you a prize. Sorry, looks like you had a lot of fun, though. Come back and try again sometime.
I know I've mentioned this before, but this is my favorite part of the game. This is my absolute favorite part of the game. He kind of looks like one of those pictures you'd see on like Twitter or something of a toy that had a manufacturing defect.
Well done, you passed. Here's your power moon. Picture match, picture match. I made it a little harder. Got a high score and you'll win a power moon. Wanna give it a shot? Alright, get on up there! Exclamation point!
The same basic thing that I mentioned before applies here as well. What I recommend you do is I recommend you keep your eyesight directly focused on the last part that you put down, and then use your peripheral vision to gather the other materials. This usually helps out for me. It might take you a couple tries, but it should be helpful. Like this right here, the part I'm focusing on right now is the bottom part of the mustache, so that I can line up the mouth with that part. So hopefully that'll be helpful. It may take a couple tries and things like that, but I believe you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe the morning sun always gonna shine again. And I believe I'm on a moon. Wait at the end of a rainbow. I believe in roses, kiss with me. I shouldn't believe the same in you. This could probably make it sound like Mario spin-off game. Just like have a bunch of puzzles like this. You gotta rearrange and things like that, like Captain Toad Treasure Tracker or something. That'd be pretty fun. 87 points. Oh my, now this right here looks like a Masaru Sakurai box art. You know how like Kirby and Kid Icarus Uprising, how Kirby and Pit are smiling, the Japanese versions, but in the American version he's angry? This is totally that.
Well done, you passed! Here's your power moon! Whee! Wait, that count as a death? We're in the sky! We're directly above the kingdom we're trying to fall to. Why did that count as a deathly death?
And once again, let's go shopping! Alright, somewhere around here should be a puppy. Ah, there's the puppy. If you were a cat, you'd be good. I'm sorry, I just had to, okay? Alright, buddy old pal, what do you got for me today? Anytime now. Anytime. Preferably today. Maybe at some point eventually. There we go. Oh, wow, coins. I'm so happy. Alright, well, the actual prize you want to take you over towards is going to be located over on this little hill. Right here. Oh my god, puppy, you're so slow. Okay. Alright, you're doing your thing now. This is the last time I'll ever have to see your stupid face, which is making me happy. Found a Peach's castle. Good dog! Yeah, why can't they have cats in this game? I know the cats were a central theme in Mario 3D World, but that's not Odyssey. This is Odyssey. I want cats in Mario Odyssey. Alright, now the next couple Power Moons and things like that are kind of going to be all linked together somewhat thematically or whatever. So let's go over here. And basically, we're going to be getting the last of the Power Moons that require Yoshi. If we can get to the top, there we go. Alright, go on the top of the building. And claim our sweet, sweet reward. I remember when I first played this game, I got super confused wondering why jumping on Yoshi wasn't working, and I thought it was like some random Easter egg. But then later I tried throwing Cappy on Yoshi and was like super happy to see that Yoshi was a capture in this game. That was always a really fun moment. There's a part of me that kind of wonders what it would be like to try streaming first playthroughs of games, because on one hand, it would be really cool to have like those first playthrough stories on stream and things like that. But on the other hand, I kind of feel like if I were to do that, that'd take away the fun of having that first playthrough. Because the majority of the fun with the first playthrough is that like you can just goof off and do whatever you want, and you're not really pressured in trying to make a video out of it or anything like that. That's why I don't really do like first day Let's Plays or anything like that. You're bleeding on top of the tree. Get on top of the okay. Let's try this instead. Okay. That's working. Yay, it worked! The jingle was different because we are in the Mushroom Kingdom. So yay, I ruined it! And also, you know, I don't hear the game audio while recording these videos. Which makes me really sad because I was really hoping that at this point I would be able to, but all the ideas I had to try and get that to work just didn't work. Because like I can hear the game audio when I'm streaming and things like that because I have the gameplay on my computer anyway. But but when it's on a stream and things like that, it's a couple seconds behind from when I'm actually playing. So yeah, that's a fun little behind the scenes thing. But also it's a fun behind the scenes thing that's not really behind the scenes but more so right in front of your face. It's the fact that we have more fruit. In hindsight, I probably should have gotten these before. We got the first batch of Power Moons like this one, but hindsight's 2020 because that was 3 years ago. Okay, we opened up that pipe, which we're going to need for something a little bit later. But here's the $3 question. Where is this fruit? Okay, we got those ones, but now the $2 question is, where is that last fruit? Okie dokie, I figured it out. My brain is big and smart. So, we want to go over this way, because there's going to be a way that we can drain the water. Yay, another Mario 64 reference. There's some more regional coins over there, which is going to be fun for me to keep track of. So yeah, that's gonna be a fun time. I'm just gonna say that right now. The thing I've planned for the regional coins, I am not looking forward to editing, but I've already alluded to it several times throughout the Let's Play, which means I can't back down now. But now that we've taken care of all that, we can go back to the top of the castle and do some epic cool things. I'm queen of the castle. I'm queen of the castle. Does anybody else remember that time when Ruby was a fun, lighthearted show? Anybody? Alright. Man, I do like Ruby. I do find it strange that they made it so dark and gritty now. It's like, okay, the story is still cool and it's really a really good show. I just wish that it was a bit more lighthearted. Yoshi's all filled up. Oh, that is something we're not doing yet. We will in the next video, but just not quite yet, because I have a very good reason. But with that taken care of, we saw that there's a girly girl Goomba right there. And girly girl Goombas tend to like other Goombas, so we'll be going over here and we're gonna go find her a new partner. It's gonna be super sweet, it's gonna be romantic, and it's gonna be awesome. So the thing I'm trying to think of right now is which Goomba actually gets to be with the girl Goomba. I like to imagine it's probably the one on top. So, which makes this all the more tragic because, you know, it's actually Mario, and that means none of the other Goombas stand a chance. So, that's kind of a tragic story. It's kind of a tragic way of life for the little Goombas. The Goombas just want some love. I hope the earth, sea, and sky up above will send me someone to love. That's such a cute Pixar short. It's one of my favorites. And you know, as an apology for killing all your other boyfriends, we're gonna let these ones live.
No! Oh, I meant no! No! And she doesn't know what happened because she's too love-struck. I meant to dive! I pushed the button in the wrong order! I meant to dive! I didn't mean a ground pound! Oh, I feel sad now. I'm a monster! Okay, moving on from us being terrible people, the next thing that we want to do is gonna be upstream. Even though this is a pre-recorded video, not a live stream. That's an original joke if I do say so myself. Let's go over here and do the warp pipe. Hey Yoshi, how's it going, man? Alright, we got some more fruit to eat. Yay!
So, I know this is like a super unpopular Yoshi game, but whenever I'm playing as a Yoshi in a game, whether it's like Mario Kart or like Yoshi's Wii World or anything like that, the first song that always comes to mind, it has to be the Yoshi Story theme. And I know Yoshi's Story isn't a very popular game, like a lot of people didn't really like it that much. I didn't play too far into it, but from when I played, it seemed fine enough. I think Yoshi's Island was definitely better though. But, like, that theme song where they're like,
it's like my favorite Yoshi song ever. It's super cute and wholesome and I love it so much. And it's like, I know other Yoshi games are more popular, but why don't people talk about that song more often? It's just so cute.
I'll go over here and collecting the last of the fruit. Or it would be if I was correct about anything in my life. Where is the last one? Ah, I see. I see how it is, game. You're making a liar out of me. Also, there's eels everywhere, and when I was practicing for this video, I got a little freaked out by them because I wasn't expecting those eels. But we did it! Yoshi's feast in the sea of clouds. Sacrifice Yoshi! It's not a Mario game unless you sacrifice Yoshi. Alright, so we made some pretty good progress in today's video. We got about halfway done of the power moons that we can currently do in the Mushroom Kingdom for now, so that's gonna be a pretty fun time all around. But in the next episode of Super Mario Odyssey, we'll be finishing off the Mushroom Kingdom once and for all. Thank you guys so much for watching this video for Super Mario Odyssey, and next time, Lady Gator to you. Oh yeah.
Hmm?